Hello everyone, it's Axel Damian. So in this video, I just wanted to talk about the current state of things in the fitness community. Lately, there's been some videos published by people like Kinobody, Omarisuf, Scott Herman Fitness on the topic of steroid use in the fitness community and how that portrays an image that's misleading and just overall the problems regarding that. So I just wanted to share my opinion on it and to help you guys make sure you don't fall into this trap of what some of these people are trying to sell to you all. So I just wanted to talk to you about that. So basically, if those of you that aren't aware, essentially what Kinobody and people like Omarisuf and Scott Herman Fitness have been talking about was people in this influencer role, right, who use their image to help them sell and grow with their business. And then essentially what the problem is with that is that many of these people that use their image aren't being 100% honest with everyone, okay? So a lot of these people will take steroids, right? Take stuff to enhance the way they look, to enhance their physique, and then using their image, they'll basically sell their products, their workout programs to people trying to make a change with their physique, trying to make a change in their lifestyle. They get sold this program and it makes them think that they'll be able to achieve this physique that the person who selling this program achieved, and they're claiming that with this program you can actually do that, but in actuality and reality, that's not really the case. That this person who's selling these programs don't really know what they're doing, but it's just that because they're using some sort of steroid, some sort of illegal banned substance that allow them to take their physique to a level that a natural person wouldn't be able to. And now they're selling this deceiving program to people who actually want to make a difference in their lives, and they're just taking their money. And these people who are buying these programs, yeah, they're probably making some progress starting out, the first month or two, getting those newbie gains. But then after that, they pretty much stop making progress, right? They start hitting plateaus and they don't really know what to do. They're wondering why they didn't get this physique that this program claimed you would get. And what probably ends up happening is that they ditch the program, they try a whole bunch of other stuff, or they keep buying more products from this person and they never get to the body or get to the place where they actually want to be, And then the whole question comes is, how do we stop that from happening? How do we prevent people from wasting their time, wasting their money, and stop them from listening to these kind of people that don't really care about being honest to their viewers, showing transparency? They just care about making money, right? And I think in an ideal world, the best thing would just be for those people that are using steroids to just come out and say, hey, I'm taking steroids, but check out this program I made. It's really good. And yes, you're not going to look exactly like me, but this program is still really good and you should try it out. I think that'd be ideal. I think people who have come out with steroid abuse, people who have come out that said they use steroids, I think a lot of respect has been given to them by the community. I personally respect those people as well that come out and are honest, because I don't think there's anything wrong with using steroids. I think that anyone who is involved with fitness, that thought of using steroids has crossed everyone's mind. It's crossed my mind. Of course, I've thought about using steroids before. I still do now. I'm not taking any in the near future or maybe in the next 5 years, but all I know is that if I ever decided to take steroids, that I would come completely honest about it, because I don't care about selling, making a quick buck. I care about informing you guys. I care about teaching you all the right thing. And I just think that if anyone ever decides to take something like steroids, to make sure that you do it the right way, and that's just coming honest from the get-go, telling everyone, hey, this is what I'm doing. And I think people are going to enjoy the fact that you came out and were honest right away. But getting the people who are popular in this industry, who are taking substances and sell these programs, getting them to admit their steroid abuse is going to be, or their steroid use is going to be hard. I mean, because you can't control someone else's actions, and trying to get them to admit to something that might affect their business in a negative way is going to be really hard, and they're not going to want to do that. I mean, so I don't think that's realistic to get them to admit to their abuse or to their use. And I think what the Natty Verified, what they were trying to do is get these people to take tests to basically prove that they're natty. And of course, in Omarisuf's video and Scott Herman's video, they basically laid it out pretty clear that yes, and I agree with them, that there's ways to get around it, and it's really not going to help the whole issue here, because what's going to end up happening is they'll probably end up passing the test using these forms to get around it, and people who still aren't that informed in the fitness community are going to believe, oh wow, these guys passed the test, they must be natty, so let's continue following them. So I don't think that's the correct answer here. And I thought about this a lot, and I think the answer to this, the best thing we can do, and it's not an overnight answer that will solve everything. I think the biggest thing we can do, those of us who are trying to spread the right information, trying to help people achieve the physique they always wanted the right way and not deceiving people, I think we just have to work on educating educating as much as we can, creating more content, just spreading the right word out there to these people and teaching them the right ways, making that more popular, because the average person, a lot of people still think that Arnold was natural. They think that was a natural physique. A lot of people don't know that that physique was obtained using steroids. And so the average person can't tell the difference between an enhanced physique and a natural physique, because, well, yeah, that's okay. The average person is not going to know that right away. But the only way people will ever understand what is naturally attainable is if they're informed on what can be achieved through the natural routes of building muscle, losing fat, etc. So, that's why I truthfully believe that people such in the communities like Omarisuf, Eric Helms, Mike Israel, Steve Hall, who share all this great information out there, I think we have to work on putting more of that into the community and get people to understand that any kind of long-lasting results aren't going to come from using steroids. Because when you think about it, there's so much more than the end result when it comes to working out, right? Lifting, changing your physique. There's so much more to it. And honestly, the part that will make you successful is falling in love with the process. Because when you go the natty route of things to reach your goal, to change your physique, there's so much to it. There's so much more to it than going the enhanced route. And no, I can't speak too much for the enhanced route because I've never taken steroids myself. But when you think about it, there's so much that's not figured out there when it comes to a natural lifter. There's so many new studies coming out all the time as new ways to train, new ways to build muscle, the proper supplementation, the proper nutrition. This is always changing. We're always learning more, and there's still so much to learn out there. And then if you go the enhanced route, you kind of throw that all out the door. It's not so much about, oh, how many sets should you do for each muscle? What's the best exercise selection to grow your chest? It's not about that anymore. It's more about, all right, how much dosage of this drug should I use? What combinations of these drugs should I use? So all that potential of going along with the process, falling in love with figuring out the best training techniques that work for your body and for your individual differences, that's all gone when you take the unnatural route. So I think if we educate people and help them learn to love the process of figuring out what works best for you, going down the road with everyone else, and finding better ways to train, optimizing training for everyone. If we get people to fall in love with that, then I think people will stop paying attention to these people who sell these programs and deceive people, telling them they can achieve these physiques that they wouldn't be able to otherwise, because they won't be focused on these quick fixes, right? These quick programs to help them reach these physiques, because they're not, like I said, they're not going to care about the end result as much. They're going to care about going down the road with everyone else, doing the long process, the natty route. They're going to care about finding what works for them, finding their limits, finding what they're able to achieve naturally. And I think that's why it's most important to educate people, because educating people is what's going to help them change their mindset. When we help them change their mindset and upgrade it and elevate it, all this other noise of people who take steroids and don't admit it, they're not even going to pay attention to it. They're not going to care, right? Because all they're going to care about is finding out what works best for them and figuring out, along with everyone else, what's going to help them take their physique to where they always wanted to go. And once we do that, we help people change their mindset, then that'll be it. There'll be nothing left to do. So that's all I wanted to say. That's all I wanted to talk about with you guys. And just food for thought for you all. So next time you see these people with these physiques that are questionable, or you're not really for sure if these people are telling the truth, you have to really ask yourself, is this person speaking honestly? Has this person been known to deceive people before? Are they selling quick fixes? Are they selling results are they using their image overly to sell you stuff? You have to really ask yourself all these questions, because I can guarantee you that the people you want to be listening to out there, they aren't going to sell you shortcuts or quick fixes. They're going to give you the information, they're going to give you the tools for you to learn. They're going to teach you how to use those tools and how to optimize those tools for yourself to help you take your own physique and put in the work for the next 1, 3, 5, 10 years to get you to where you want to be. And that's all I got to say for you all. Thank you all for sticking around. If you guys listened to all of this, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. If you want more talks like these, please let me know in the comments below. But once again, thank you all for watching. And if you enjoyed it, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't done so, and I'll see you all in the next one.
I'm out of my day to focus on myself, but today everything is going down my way.